In my time teaching, I have come across a wide variety of readers. Some kids, you have to tear the books out of their hands. They're so excited about their books. And then there are some kids that just drag their feet into reading each day. Those kids who at the beginning of the year on my classroom survey write that they hate reading. So what do we do to hook them? Well, as much as possible, we want to follow kids' interests, what they're interested in. What are the things that they enjoy doing? And start there. And so finding whatever it is, Minecraft or an American Girl or a certain sport or a certain place, whatever it is, whatever they're interested in, really focusing in on that to start. There are some things, though, that we can do, or some formats of reading that we might want to consider, too, to kind of pull kids in as well. Because not every kid's going to want to come and grab a book and just jump into it. And so one of the things that I've used in the past is graphic novels. Think comic books. Graphic novels, again, are very picture rich. They're very visual. They're generally very action-packed or silly. These are things that kind of pull kids in. I think about how I pored over Calvin and Hobbes as a kid, and I look at the way the kids in my classroom kind of really gravitate towards some of these really novels, these graphic novels. There's a hook there, and finding I know in our school library here or in the public library, there's generally a very large selection of graphic novels to check out. So finding something like that. There are books that kind of have a graphic novel feel to them. I'm thinking Diary of a Wimpy Kid and things like that that are also a great way to hook kids in. So graphic novels are one. Another thing I would point you to are there are certain ways, kids who may not gravitate towards just opening up a book. If you gave them something to read on a device, might look twice. If we think about apps like Epic. Epic is an app where it's basically creates a collection of books that are specific to your child's interests and reading level. It's free for teachers and students to use at school. If you want to use it at home, it's $5 a month. Every once in a while, they'll run a sale as well. But $5 a month for access to just a really robust library of books all the way from kindergarten through 8th grade. And that would be maybe something that would be enjoyable. Actually, a great resource for if you're going on a vacation, too, and you don't want to take all these books with. So, some nice resources in there, books that are not only that they can read, but that can be read to them. A really nice way to do it. So Epic is one. Another way to use the device that you have in front of you is to get like the Kindle app and be getting some ebooks, things like that. In some ways, they're just a PDF version of the book that you're reading, but if that is the thing that hooks them, if they have to do this, so much of this screen time before they go on to something else, whatever, having Kindle ebooks, and there's tons of ebooks available at the public library. I know for me, as a Prime member for Amazon, there are whole libraries of free books to look into as well. One other format that you might consider is magazines. There are tons of really, really great, high-quality magazines out there that you could take something your child is interested in and find the magazine that goes with it. A lot of magazines are also available through the public library as well. But finding those things that would pull kids in and focusing in on that, maybe finding a new format like an app or a graphic novel or a magazine. These are all good ways to kind of pull kids in. Now, if you have ideas for pulling in reluctant readers, please, please, please don't hesitate to share them below. But these are things I've found to be very helpful in making sure that there's a lot of them available to kids and to really, as much as possible, focus in on those reluctant readers' favorite things to do, their interests, and hopefully growing an excitement for reading from there.